November 29th, 2024. Perth Wildcats vs Brisbane Bullets. With fellow centre Tyrell Harrison sidelined, the moment has arrived for Rocco Zikarsky. At just 18 years old, the 7'3" centre steps onto the court for his first professional start. 13 points.
Yes. Rocco, and that was a good find from Norton.
8 rebounds.
Rocco with the offensive rebound, a nice putback.
3 blocks.
Trying to put some moves on Rocco, who swatted it away.
In just 34 minutes, Rocco shows flashes of what could be. A glimpse of the potential that has NBA scouts watching closely. From this pivotal moment to declaring for the upcoming NBA draft, Rocco's journey continues to unfold. But how did we get here? And where will his next steps take him? G'day Hoop fans! Born in 2006 on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Rocco comes from a family of elite athletes. His father Bjorn Zikarsky is a German Olympic medal winning swimmer, while his mum Kylie is an Olympic champion Ironwoman. Rocco was also a talented swimmer. At just 14, he won the 50 metres freestyle at the National School Swimming Championships.
See, Zikarsky looks like he's just nudged his nose in front.
Growing up as the youngest of 4 siblings, Rocco developed that competitive fire that we see on the court today. While attending Brisbane Grammar School, he balanced his academic studies with his rapidly developing basketball talents. His towering height naturally made him stand out, but it was his domination in Queensland junior competitions that really turned heads. Rocco's talents were showcased on the international stage when he represented Australia at the 2022 FIBA Under-16s Asian Championships and the Under-17s Basketball World Cup. At the Under-16 Asian Championship, he helped Australia secure gold and earned a spot on the all-tournament team, averaging 11.5 points, 10.7 rebounds, and 2.2 blocks per game. Then, at the Under-17 World Cup, he stepped it up even further, averaging 13.6 points, 9.3 rebounds, and an impressive 3.1 blocks per game. Finishing 5th in scoring and 6th in rebounding for the tournament.
Oh, and the beautiful lob pass with Zikarsky throwing it down.
That same year, Rocco was selected as an All-Star at the 2022 Basketball Without Borders Asia Camp, another accolade that highlighted his rising status in international basketball. But 2024 is where Rocco really made his mark, leading Australia to victory at the Albert Schweitzer tournament. He dominated with 18.7 points, 11 rebounds, and 2.9 blocks per game while shooting a really efficient 73%. His performance earned him MVP honours, a massive achievement that really put him on the map for NBA scouts. On July 7th, 2023, Rocco signed with his hometown team, the Brisbane Bullets, as part of the NBL Nxt Stars program. At just 16 years old, he became the youngest player ever in the program's history. His first season with the Bullets was more about development and adjustment to professional basketball.
A smile as well, Rocco Zikarsky's first points in the NBL.
Playing in 27 of the Bullets' 28 games, he averaged 3.2 points, 2.1 rebounds, and 1 block in just 7 minutes per game.
But here is the young fella, here's the next star, Rocco Zikarsky.
A significant moment came during his rookie season when he got to train alongside Boomer's big man Baynes, someone he'd idolised growing up. Learning from Baynes proved invaluable. There was nothing he wanted more last season than to see Rocco succeed.
Trying to say hi to Baynesy for the first time was probably one of the more nerve-wracking things.
He's the best in Australia at certain things on the court already.
Heading into the 2024-25 NBL season, expectations were sky high. NBA mock drafts had Rocco projected as a high lottery pick in the 2025 draft.
Lewis feeds Zikarsky.
The season opener showed promise, with Rocco playing 6 minutes, scoring 4 points and grabbing 3 rebounds.
Norton going to the reverse. Zikarsky puts a lid on it.
October proved to be a solid month for Rocco. On October 5th, he had one of his better performances against the Sydney Kings, scoring 11 points with 5 rebounds in about 15 minutes of action.
Low board by Zikarsky. He draws a foul.
They got a 7'3" guy that can go get an offensive rebound and then draw a foul.
He even knocked down his first 3-pointer of the season.
Rocco! Rocco! Tray ball, Drewy!
November saw Rocco's role expand slightly. His breakout game came on November 17th against Perth, where he posted 13 points and 7 rebounds in nearly 20 minutes of action. He was efficient too, shooting 6 of 9 from the field.
Gets Pinder in the air, but Almanza will send it away. Rocco finds it anyway.
But the real turning point came on November 29th. With fellow centre Tyrell Harrison sidelined due to illness, Rocco made his first NBL start against the Perth Wildcats. Despite the Bullets losing, Rocco showed out with 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 blocks.
Pinder trying to put some moves on Rocco, who swatted it away.
December had its ups and downs. On December 15th against Sydney, he contributed 4 points and 4 rebounds in nearly 13 minutes. The Christmas Eve matchup against Adelaide showed Rocco's defensive impact. While scoring just 2 points, He pulled down 3 rebounds and recorded 3 blocks in just 8 minutes of play, helping the Bullets secure the win.
Arrow rejected by Zikarsky.
Big fella said, not in my house.
As the calendar turned to 2025, Rocco continued to show flashes of brilliance, but struggled with consistency. After taking some time off to rehab his knee, he made one final appearance on January 11th against Southeast Melbourne. With NBA scouts in the building, he put up 7 points and 2 rebounds in just 12 minutes of action, before calling it a season due to his knee concerns. When it was all said and done, Rocco's second NBL season showed growth. 4.6 points, 3.4 rebounds in nearly 12 minutes per game across 18 appearances.
And of course, this man right here.
Rocco Zikarsky has now made it official, declaring for the 2025 NBA draft after 2 seasons with the Brisbane Bullets. He's already in the States preparing for workouts with NBA teams, looking to prove himself despite a challenging second NBL season. The 2024-25 campaign wasn't the breakout year many had expected from Rocco. His draft stock, once projected in the lottery range, began to slide after the season was cut short by his knee injury. By late April, Bleacher Report had him projected as the 55th pick to the Lakers, quite a drop from early projection that had him as high as 7th overall. Despite this slide, Rocco's NBA prospects remain intriguing. At just 18 years old with a 7'3" frame, he fits perfectly into the NBA's evolving big man landscape. With his youth, size, and defensive upside, he represents a type of development prospect that could significantly outperform his draft position over time. The league has embraced skilled giants like Kristaps Porzingis, Chet Holmgren, Victor Wembanyama, and fellow NBL Nxt Star Alexander Sarr. NBA teams continue searching for these versatile bigs who can generate second-chance points, protect the rim, and stretch the floor. And now, Rocco's NBA dreams are taking another major step forward. He's officially been invited to the NBA Draft Combine in Chicago, alongside fellow Australians Alex Tui, Ben Henschel, Alex Condon, and Tyrese Proctor. This opportunity to showcase his skills in front of NBA executives and scouts could prove crucial. Looking beyond the NBA draft, Rocco's future with the Australian national team appears bright. He's already made his debut for the Boomers during the FIBA Asian Cup 2025 qualifiers, and was recently included in Australia's roster for the FIBA Under-19 Basketball World Cup. Rocco himself has his eyes on the 2028 and 2032 Olympics.
I really want to solidify myself. I want to be one of the guys that people talk about when they're talking about selecting Olympic teams. I want to be the guy that's in that conversation when they talk about the Australian greats.
Following in the footsteps of legends like Luke Longley, Andrew Bogut, and Aaron Baynes, Rocco is looking to carve out his own legacy. The basketball world will be watching closely as this Sunshine Coast giant takes his next steps towards NBA stardom. To everyone who's liked, subscribed, commented, shared, your support means the world, and it really helps the channel grow. BJ Robinson commented on the last video requesting Jacob Furphy next, so keep an eye out for that and let me know in the comments who you want to see after that. Catch you later!